Ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Beacon Pines. Last time we had a big revolution. Big revolution? Is that how you say that? Revelation is how you say it, right? A big revelation. Not revolution. Didn't have a revolution of the sort. So it turns out that Solomon, the small child that hangs outside the pharmacists, I think, is actually Sharper Valentine, the father of the mayor, who is, I think, thought to be dead. Turns out that there's this kind of chemical or liquid or magic that enables him to go back to like a younger version of himself and then go forward into an older version of themselves. And he appeared during the festival, taking over the festival and saying, "Hey, I'm the king now. You listen to me. I know what you're scared of. I'm going to take over." Something to that effect. We are carrying on from that point. We're going to a different path. So we have two options here. We've got an option, Windows to the Soul, where we confront that pharmacist man. What's his name? Who knows? I don't think anyone knows at this point, do they? So we can be malicious. Or we can weep. We've got two options. So we can weep when our Gran, who also turned out to be our mother, which is kind of crazy. So I'm guessing it's the same kind of deal. She had the thing that made her older, and she was pretending to be my grandmother when she was really my mother. So when she's about to put the flame into the pit to make everything explode, we can choose to weep instead. Maybe we should do that. But I feel like this might give a conclusion. This might be one to save. Maybe I'll do this one. Maybe let's be malicious here. Let's try it. All the way back. There was something lurking behind those eyes. So maliciousness, so if we recognize that, then we can escape? Let's try.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes. Like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I just want this to all be over. Of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rolo at the treehouse.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. That was easy. Luca. You know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. I don't trust you, Nuncreed.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago.
Didn't mean to do that.
The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
I was trying to do a little jump, like this. Oh well. There's Solomon. He's the baddie. Let's speak to him. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree, this is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
Two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Wonder who the other dog is? Did we find that out in the other path? I can't remember. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modwill. I work here now. I am unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. In she goes. Alright. Oop, this way. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Rolo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag.
We're going for a little sleep.
He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Wait at the treehouse in case Rolo shows up. Done. Done and done.
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. "Wait? For what?" Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone. Does that make sense?"
Not really.
Through his
But oh well.
tears, Luca laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo." Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below.
Oh, who's that? That's not Rolo.
Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open. Chapter 5. Dangers big and small.
Who is it?
Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight.
Is it William Kerr?
Keeping his eyes fixed
Solomon?
on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Nuncreed? Oh! Stop right there. Or Al. Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Is it Rolo? Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. And why does music play whenever you walk? Whoa, take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rolo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Has Rolo been given the concoction? Where is he? Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it really is you, prove it. Flamin' Chicken Coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him.
What happened to you, Rolo?
Something about him was undeniably Rolo, only bigger, older,
Stronger, faster.
changed.
Changed her. How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? I don't know. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big, look.
Rolo proudly presented his hands.
Has he not noticed that the rest of him is bigger as well? Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rolo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet too! Dang, Pi just made me new shoes. Wait. Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Holy Toldo? Holy Toledo. Rolo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped. With my massive hands. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage. Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you. But we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Look, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger. Ha!
Rolo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Hey fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rolo dove behind Luca.
Ah! Take cover! So much for that bravery. Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So, you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? No, this is my buddy Rolo. This is your missing friend. One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know that this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry, you're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse. I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rolo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened. Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rolo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo. This has been a weird day all round, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mum gave me. Okay. Just need to play it cool. And hope no one notices. Notices what? Oh, nothing, it was just, Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just, took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight. Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Beck. He is, him and his weird cult of a personality. You're not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. Podunk. I don't know what that is. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains. You'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. Presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
Just because she's got blue hair. I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Shaving your child's hair off is awful, don't do that. Good night, Mum. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded. No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kinda like this look. Great, can we get back to the story now? The next part is the important bit, so listen up. I have this radio I upgraded with my mum, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. I'm guessing this is Solomon now, right? What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor. Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure that she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. When she's finished the work, I need to make a determination regarding her. Long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir. I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We're in the end game, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to... Hang on. She will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. So, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay, just for a bit. Oh? It's just we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline, and rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of, and everyone, I suppose. Have whatever you like. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they say loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone. Capital murder.
Luca gave Rolo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. No, as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field. What the hell is my mum caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mum came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression too. Okay, so we need to get your mum out of here before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she come home after work? The keep on the radio said they were going to hold her until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints. Well, it's really just a welcome map from my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It's pretty easy. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right? Is it a heist?
Rolo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist. Yes.
Chapter 6.
Heist time.
The heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility.
Certainly not Rolo's small feet, they're big now.
Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work.
It's crazy enough to work.
The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
Is that what we're doing now then?
Luca, Beck, and Rolo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time.
Yeah, seems like we're right in the right frame of mind. Do I want to say that? We're not ready to do this heist, basically. If we've not slept,
to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
we're not our best selves. All right. Quick recap. Rolo, you're going to talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial is my middle name. I mean, how's Roxy going to react to the new Rolo? And how do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rolo's sizable figure.
circumstance? She'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona, is that how you say that? Won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff and then Iggy. How are you going to persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Let's have a quick nap before we start. Well, Godspeed. Enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Oh, Iggy and Tish, I know them. Where is Jeff? You're not Jeff, are you? Are you? No, you're not talking to me. Fine. Jeff. Who is Jeff? Who's this? Is this Jeff? No. Who is Jeff? Okay, don't talk to me. Fuck you. Who is Jeff? Well, I know who Iggy and Tish are, so... Undaunted, he shook his head. Over. No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? You're reading out loud, are you? Iggy and Tish. Let's focus on them. Are you Jeff? Yes, you're Jeff. Hey, Jeff. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean... I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into the headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Yeah. You see, I knew you kids were alright.
Great, so you'll help.
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But... give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
What is that? Oh, look at all these. Ugh, what's gonna work? Fight? Shit. Fight. Junk. Crooked. Shit, let's see what this one does.
Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit?
Can I talk to him again?
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Fight.
Fight. I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hanging up the gloves.
Hide.
Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
Oh.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction,
Oh.
carried on with vigor.
Yeah, let's follow this.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But they'll never hear him say I hid from nothing. I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
We've got one. We did it.
Swing by first thing in morning.
Yay! That was easy. Let's find Ziggy and Tish. Is that what they're called? Iggy. Where's Iggy? Hello, Iggy.
Hey Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just, hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of malice, shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda...
Strange?
strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce, and asking for your help. What'd you say we...
Break. Let's break together. Break our hostilities, at least for now.
We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less. Breaking things.
Even if a truce means less breaking things. That's what you're trying to say. What if I told you there was a way to have truce and break stuff?
Go on.
I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, that's your name, isn't it? I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
He glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Yep.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
See you guys.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the
A
treehouse.
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Aww. I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Where did the yep go?
Chapter 7.
Chapter 7.
Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part.
Did the other guys get to do their thing as well?
Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end."
Perfect.
And Rolo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
I have no idea how.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rolo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Where is he?
Rolo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Oh, he's over there. Just stay calm, Rolo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. Is it gonna work? I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery schedule for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret, you see.
Rolo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Easy. Good job, Rolo. A harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rolo proceeded.
Don't take that mustache off by mistake.
Quarters.
Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rolo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again? I'm...
Rolo panicked.
A harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. A harvest awaits.
Ready to light the candle? This candle, Tish.
Yup.
Suck on this, perennial hamfest.
What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rolo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Yup. Phew. That was close. We did it. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure when in doubt, stick with the classics.
Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rolo. Alright. Everyone knows what to do? Yep. Deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe.
Alright, and I guess we'll catch up when we find the founder's office next one, Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Beacon Pines, and I'll see you next time. Have a good evening. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.